The cages were open. The locks were gone. But nobody moved. Carl said, "Hope, you broke the door." Hope said, "Door ain't always where the cage is." They rode into town where the courthouse fell. Every cell wide open, every key in the well. No rolling pin badge in the wet street light. But the people sat quiet on the prison floor, hands in their laps, eyes on the door. A woman held a child and whispered low, "They'll come back worse if we try to go." Two guns rattled, jaw said cookies free. Nobody reached, nobody believed. Carl saw a label stuck down deep in their skin: dangerous, unworthy, property within. Hope took one blade, bright and clean, cut every sign from the dead machine, slashed every rule from the courthouse wall. But the people still did not rise at all. Carl said, "You cut the lock." Hope said, "That was easy." Two guns said, "Why nobody run?" Hope touched the second blade because this one bleeds. Hope carries two blades, one for bullshit, one for the lie. One cuts the cage in the world, one cuts the cage inside. First blade flashes, door falls wide. Second blade finds what the fear made hide. Hope carries two blades, and the second one hurts worse. It cuts you free from the thing you believed was the reason you survived. Cut the lock, cut the lock, cut the lie, cut the lie. Hope, don't let it hide. The woman said, "Leave me, my child is safe. I learned to live quiet, I know my place. A chain is a shelter, a box is a bed. Hope gets people hurt, that's what they said." Hope knelt down where the rain came through, said they put that sentence inside of you. "I could break the door with the silver in my hand, but this other cut, understand. It won't feel gentle, it won't feel fair. It takes the voice that kept you there. It takes the shame you call control. It takes the lock that grew round your soul." The woman shook hard, said, "Let me be." Hope said, "I will if that choice is free. But look at your girl with a hand on the chain. She is learning your shelter is another name for pain." The room went still, the child looked up. The woman opened one clenched fist. Hope held out the second blade and said, "You asked for this." Hope carries two blades, one for bullshit, one for the lie. One cuts the cage in the world, one cuts the cage inside. First blade flashes, door falls wide. Second blade finds what the fear made hide. Hope carries two blades, and the second one hurts worse. It cuts you free from the thing you believed was the reason you survived. No blood on the floor, but the woman cried like something old had been torn from inside. She screamed at Hope, "You took what I knew." Hope took the blow and said, "I know I did too." The woman stood shaking on uncertain feet, took the little girl's hand and walked to the street. One step, two step, rain on her face, then 100 free people moved from that place. Two guns, put his guns away, passed cookies out in a careful way. Carl held a poster that named him wrong, tore it in half when the crowd grew strong. He said, "Hope, where second blade come from?" For the first time she looked undone. She took the black handle close to her side. First one I found, second was used on me. Before the motorcycle, before the chain, before I knew the difference between rescue and revenge. I thought the wound was all I was. I thought the fire was all I had. I thought if I stopped hating the dark would take me back. Somebody open my cage. I cursed them for it. Then they cut the cage from me. That is why I carry two. The first blade opens the door. The second blade makes leaving possible. Cut the sign, cut the sin, cut the lie, then learn to kneel. Cut the shame, cut the name, cut the shelter made of shame. One for bars, one for breath, one for what survives the death. Hope, two guns. Cold, break what hold them when doors unlock. Carries two blades, one for bullshit, one for the lie. One cuts the cage in the world, one cuts the cage inside. First blade shining, second blade sound. One makes escape hard. Hope carries two blades, and the second one hurts worse. It cuts you free from the thing you believed was the reason you survived. The people left walking, the rain came clean. Car rode quiet by the old machine. Two guns held, one cookie did not take a bite. Hope she both blades in the breaking light. The official report said, no forced entry, no prisoners remaining, no explanation for departure. On the courthouse wall, somebody had written, an open cage is not enough. Below it, in frosting blue, get my name right. Never give her up! No, nor lies.